I wanted to bring Christmas vibes to you guys. So that's why I'm recording in front of a Christmas tree. Vocals. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my... Oh, why am I screaming? The mic is right here. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm in a bit of a mood to pour myself some wine. I haven't even opened the glasses yet. Damn, I'm feeling sleepy all of a sudden. It just hit me like a freaking brick. Should I clean this? That's good enough, right? This is $9 wine. Just kidding, $16 wine. Pinot Noir, red wine. I really hope this thing does not have a cork in it. I can't even open it. Oh, this is such a mess. Which is a really great intro to this week's episode on my Talk Tuesday series, because I want to talk a little bit about ignorance and the holidays and just kind of the structure that we have, because I noticed something earlier. Hold on, before I even get in, I need to open this wine because I'm gonna keep talking and I fucking talk a lot.
You're drinking wine?
I'm trying to open it. It's not opening. Okay, I'll talk to you later. You guys, I can't figure out the wine, so back to what I was saying. This time of the year is usually just, festive times, even at work. It's more like jolly and you're kind of like excited for the holidays, right? But then after Christmas and the holidays and New Year's, then next comes, I guess, Valentine's Day. And then after that comes Easter. And then after that is summer. And then after summer is like Halloween. And there's just a cycle of all these things that keep people going, but aren't they distractions? I genuinely feel they're distractions, because a human being is like looking forward to the next break, looking forward to the next time they can hang out with family and all this shit. But like, what about the days in between? The days in between are equivalent to like more than 80% of your year. I would say 15% of your year is spent with your family and on vacations and doing fun stuff. The other 80% is you working, but you're working and you're just looking forward to these holidays. So essentially you're living in the future and you're not living in the present, because living in the present is too boring, or it's too upsetting, or you're depressed, or it's not actually making you happy. So essentially all these traditions and festivals and all this stuff that we have are bandages on what's actually like the issue with our society. This is very clear. This has become clear, by the way, because of COVID. COVID very much so stripped off this extra layer. We couldn't see anyone. We were all alone, and y'all know what happened there. I know what happened there. I personally got depressed. A lot of people got depressed, and now when things are starting to open up, we're all starting to fall back into this same sort of, okay, now I can see people and now I can actually go on vacation and all this stuff. That's cool, but like, is that the only thing you're looking forward to? It's kind of like the saying that don't live for your weekends. You should be living every day. You should be living every weekday the way you want to live your life. I just feel that society has created itself so that there are so many distractions for one human being. But even if it's not festivals, let's take it down to a micro level. There is shopping, there would be lunch dates, restaurants, all this stuff. But then that gets me thinking, like, wait, we need that because we need money. At the end of the day, it all comes down to money. I feel like we're too involved in that. We're too involved in just trying to accrue money. Is there not a way that we can get fucking enlightened or just understand this world better? Because whether you want to believe it or not, I'm not sure if you guys believe or you guys are spiritual or not. Some of you guys might be and some of you guys won't be, and I'm judging nobody, but manifestation is something that is real. It's hella real, okay? And like, we have intuition as human beings. We have that and we're born with that. So for us to suppress our natural state of being, which is to be intuitive and creative and more in touch with nature and things that are just flowing, is upsetting. It's kind of defeating the purpose of our birth. I don't know, I feel that way. Like, I look at a tree, right? And I'm like, that tree has a certain level of consciousness. It may not have the same DNA as us. It may not have the same senses, but it definitely is living. It's living. So basically, it is also subject to all the rules and laws of this world, and it is just existing, and it is thriving, and it, sheds leaves when it's time to shed leaves. and it grows leaves when it's time to grow leaves. It takes in CO2, it gives out O2, it gives out CO2 as well, it takes in a little bit of O2. Like it's just existing and going with the flow. Us humans have another level of consciousness and we're able to think for ourselves, and we may have been granted that, but I don't think we were granted that for the sake of fucking doing what we're doing right now. Like I think, hello? Weird. I don't think it's wrong because I'm technically not in any place or position to be saying anything because I haven't done research or anything like that on any of this stuff. This is all stuff that I've just kind of been pondering, like my thoughts been pondering because I've started to meditate a lot more, and I find it worthwhile to share because guess what? I'm also a living human being on this planet, so I am part of all of this. I'm part of this consciousness. So I mean, I do have the right to say stuff and if I have thoughts, they're probably real. And the fact that I even up here even have to be analytical about the fact that these intuitive thoughts and reactions and aspirations that I have need to be justified because of the society that I'm in is so suppressive. Like, why should I need to do that? And then I always end up going in this loop of thought where I'm like, hey, wait, but we have a house, we have our society because we need money, because money is such a huge fucking thing because we need to run on it. That's how we feed ourselves. That's how we do the things we want to do. That's how I have all these things because of money. It's because of money that I'm even able to do this. So then it makes me wonder, like, holy fuck, is there not a better way to do anything? Like, is there not a better way where we can just be also consciously evolving and focusing on that? And there is. Honey, there is. So what is that, you ask me? Well, workplaces can initiate, I don't even know actually. Hold on. What would help me out? If I really wanted to change, honestly, I don't even really like going to a 9 to 5. Like, that's not even me because I wake up feeling all different types of ways. Some days I wake up and I feel like I can do 5 hours of work straight, and I do. Some days I wake up and I'm like, not today, but every single day looks exactly the same as me. So I guess having that flexibility, which is so important, is not what we currently get in our current 9 to 5s, and we're told to just deal with it and we get used to it. And yes, we do get used to it because we have a brain, and our brain is very good at being adaptive, but hello, our souls are not machines. There's a certain level of illnesses that will develop in a lot of people that comes when you suppress all these emotions. This is just food for thought for y'all. And I'm not trying to put a damper on the holidays. Enjoy time with your family. That's a good thing. I'm saying try to see if you can make yourself feel happy the way you feel during holidays every day instead of just waiting, because it sucks to start the week off like, oh, okay, let's just power through this week until it's Friday. Like, I don't know, am I the only, like, what, is everyone just accepting that? Like, is everyone just like, yeah, okay, that's just how it is, like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm sorry, I don't want to freaking live my whole life like that. Like, I want to be happy every day, and I'm trying to make a conscious effort by literally doing what I'm doing right now. This is what I want to do. I could literally do this all day, every day. I could talk, I can probably do podcasts, I can probably be creative and make reels and all this stuff and just create. Like, are there people out there that exist to become auditors? Like, are there humans out there that love that shit? One of my really close friends actually told me she likes working because she likes feeling like she has purpose. So feeling like you have purpose, so you work, and then at the end of the week you can reward yourself. But I feel like that's cool. Like, if you're happy with that, then that's cool. So I guess you're meant to be like an accountant or auditor, and sure, but what? Like, you feel like you can only reward yourself when you have pushed your limits, and that's great, but that's not how I am. So maybe my purpose internally is different than a lot of people. So whole thing is because I'm in the wrong profession. That could be it easily, and a lot of people are. And then that would come down to figuring out how to get into the right profession, but then that would entail knowing what that right profession is, and that would also entail going to the only means of getting to that profession, which for most people is university, which means it's adding more student loans to your account. Also, the university is just a business. They don't actually give a fuck about you. They just want your money, and they hand you a certificate, and they're like, yeah, this is a gateway entry key to what you want. Like, it's just a key to an interview. The interview is all you again. Like, you spent 4 years on what? what? I don't know. Anyways, these are the thoughts that go through my head, and especially during the holidays when I see people just like shoving under the rug that they're exhausted, barely sleeping, it's gonna be all worth it because the holidays are coming. Like, are you gonna do that for like your whole life? Isn't that a little bit sad? In the usual sequence of my Talk Tuesday series, I provide overviews of issues and then I provide tips and tricks on how to deal with it, because in a normal routine basis of my Talk Tuesdays, the agenda is usually more planned out and I usually do research beforehand. But today, I'm talking about some deeper shit, so I don't exactly have the answers to a lot of these things, but my only one answer is that maybe we should just meditate more and maybe we can gravitate towards this higher consciousness. And I know that there's a lot of people that are already helping us with that. There's a lot of people on YouTube currently like reading this book too, called The Rudest Book Ever, and it's just talking about why a society that sees people as good or bad is dumb, how you inherently have your belief system developed from a childhood surrounded by the same types of people. That's great. This is all information that is given to us and we can read it and we can learn about it, and that's awesome, and that is the first step. And always being open-minded. I guess that's one tip I would give y'all, is to always be open-minded around different people, even ignorant ones. You should be open-minded because it'll only help you, and it will also preserve your energy, because you will understand why that person is the way they are instead of arguing with them. And trust me, I've been there, done that. I've argued with a lot of narcissists and it doesn't end up well. Meditation is like the only thing that will ever come to my mind, because even when I'm stressed out, I just meditate and I feel better. So you know what? If I feel better doing that, it's all good. Also, when I meditate, sometimes shit comes to my brain. Like, I'm like, oh, you're doing what you need to do. You're okay. Again, like, if there are people that relate to me on this topic, feel free to comment or let me know what other topics you want me to discuss. It's just confusing because I be sitting here like, yo, I'm trying to figure out how to be happy every day, but everyone here is just hiding the fact that Monday to Thursday is a shitty day, like shitty. But like, how many Monday to Thursdays are you gonna have to write off in your life? Like, oh God. Anyways, that is it, and that is all. Cheers. This is so stupid. I hope y'all have an amazing, wonderful day. And if you enjoy videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And follow me on my TikTok, follow me on my Poems account, Instagram, all that stuff. It's all linked down below in the details. And aside from that, Merry motherfucking Christmas.